And Jackie, as you pointed out earlier as we were talking, that not only is Galveston home to so many cruise ships and cruise ports, but also the main hub for Texas's oil industry down there and those 30 refineries or so that the governor was talking about earlier.
Yeah, Leland, a big worry there. Hurricane Harvey also expecting to have a big impact, like you said, on businesses. The now Category 4 hurricane shutting down oil refineries across the Gulf Coast. Extreme flooding threatening to bring the state's shale activity to a halt. It may take weeks, even months, before some shale fields can bounce back from that. Texas is the largest oil producer here in the United States by far, and at least part of the oil-rich shale formation lies in the projected path of this big storm. Companies have suspended drilling and evacuated non-essential staff. Others have completely just shut down operations. There are about 30 refineries, as you said, Leland, on the Gulf Coast that have the capacity to process nearly 5 million barrels of oil every day. And as of Thursday, companies evacuated personnel from nearly 40 platforms that account for 9.6% of the Gulf of Mexico's oil output. And this, of course, it stands to have an impact nationwide on gas prices. So those of you at home saying, how does this really impact me? Listen up. It's going to impact your wallet. The gas price per gallon could jump 15 to 25 cents this weekend. As for gas in Texas, well, the EPA says it's lifting some gasoline requirements in the state to deal with potential shortages caused by this storm. The waiver allows for the sale of gasoline that does not comply with regular environmental guidelines until September 15th. And Leland, it takes several days for these refineries to close down. So they started a couple of days ago. They can't just shut down operation like that. And then to get back up and running, it can take weeks.
Well, it can take weeks to get back up and running, assuming there's not major and catastrophic damage. The other issue is the gas shortages down there in Texas. It's the first thing everybody does when a hurricane comes is start stocking up on gas. And after this storm passes, you're going to see sort of the major influx of pre-staged tankers that are going to bring in more gas, tankers to bring in more water and supplies that we know are in very short supply there as folks have had to evacuate with whatever they can. One Texas mayor saying, well, if you don't evacuate, you might die, and to make it easier, write your name and social security number on your arm. That's just how bad this is, Jackie.
Chilling. It's chilling. Can you imagine that?